Okay. Here you go.
Good shot. Well, this week I have a special guest here on Steve's Outdoor Adventures. This is my good friend Emma Bell. This season I have the pleasure of being her mentored hunter. She's going to hunt for a cow elk up at the ranch on my tag. It's a great program that the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife instituted a few years back so that we could get younger kids involved in the big game hunting sports. So today we've come out to the range to get her ready. We want to make sure that she's 100% competent with a caliber rifle that is adequate enough to hunt elk. In this case, I've got a Bergara custom rifle chambered in .308 Winchester, but what makes this gun special is the suppressor that's down here at the end of the barrel. This suppressor does many things. First and foremost, it makes this gun very quiet. Any young kid is going to get a certain amount of noise flinch when a big caliber rifle goes off. On top of that, it could hurt their hearing. Suppressor reduces the noise as well as eliminates the noise flinch. Number two, it's going to reduce almost 80% of felt recoil. This .308 has the recoil of about a .22-250. That's not very much, especially for a caliber rifle adequate enough to hunt big game. Other great features about a suppressor are also increased muzzle velocity because you have a slightly longer barrel, and improved accuracy because you're not flinching as much. Go through the scope, where'd you hit?
I got it on the bullseye, but like on the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom of an orange dot that big, and she thinks it's a failure. Those aren't 22 holes, those are .308 rounds. Those are bullseyes. The awesome program, the Youth Mentor Program here at the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife allows a kid when they're 9, 10, 11 years old to get 3 preference points in those years. Then when they're 12, they can apply for a tag and already be 3 points to the good, which helps them draw a tag in their early years.
The forest supervisor, they're going to call me back here in a minute. Tell me what they're deciding.
Freddie's been on forest fires running wildland firefighting crew.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
He basically
I'll let you know.
is trying to squeeze the sun in between fires.
How many elk do you think are on the ranch?
A bunch of them in the north end brushed up right now.
Is there?
Yeah, they're not coming out till after dark. If we don't see anything out here, we will go check it. But there's been a beacon herd that's easy pickings. Is it right there? Damn, I was looking right there. I never did see one. Got to within about 150 yards of them, and the wind swirled on us. We were within range. We just had the dam. We laid down. I'd get down my knees and look, and the elk could be behind the boom. But if I sat up, I'd see them. The wind swirled on us.
Did you hear that roll back behind us?
Oh, there's 2 of them in there.
They didn't go. You pretty excited to go out and chase some elk around?
Mhm.
Can you do that call for us that you were doing earlier with your mouth? You mind sharing that with us? That is awesome.
That's the plan. We're ready to go hunt. I made a couple of cow calls and a small 5x4 bull came down to the edge of the meadow. He was obviously coming right to the calling, but then he hung up and he started looking kind of off to the northwest toward the end of the meadow. Something had his attention. As soon as he spun away and took off into the trees the opposite direction, I decided I better look down there toward the tree line.
Yeah, he looks through the binoculars, sets him down, looks right at me on the camera, and goes, "There's a white wolf right there."
I started to pan for the direction that he directed me to, and what I saw in my camera monitor absolutely floored me. It blew my mind. My first reaction was a little bit fearful and completely exhilarated. I had a white wolf in my camera frame for the first time in my life.
I saw the first one, big white wolf. Then I kept looking and watching it. It didn't take me long to identify 5 different wolves, 2 of them with collars. It looked like 2 adults and 3 of last year's pups.
From there, things escalated in a hurry. We went from 1 wolf to 2, and before we knew it, there was 5 of them.
And we're focused on the white wolf right in front of us. And before we knew it, there were 2 wolves on each side of us, flanking us on the left and right.
Do I just kind of stand up and spook them off, or do I want to maybe watch them and learn a little bit and get a good look at them? I want to know a little bit more about the wolves that live here on our mountain.
I had no idea what was going to happen next. All I knew is that I was not going to turn the camera off and that I was going to try and capture all of it.
These wolves knew we were there. They could see the top of our heads, and they didn't have any fear of us. I don't know if they knew we were people or not.
And it was a humbling experience to witness and to see an animal out there that has the ability to kill in a pack like that, and to know that it's on the same exact plane of existence as you are.
And they're getting closer and closer. Then they come within about 20 yards of us, and they're just getting a little too close for comfort.
So I decided I better stand up and put an end to this for safety purposes.
Go on, wolf! Yeah, go on, wolf! Go on! Go on!
Having wolves in the wild, regardless of which side you're on, it's common knowledge that this is an apex predator. They're in our forests all across the western United States now. How often do you get that close to a pack of wolves?
I could see the wolves right in front of me, and the whole time I was just in disbelief.
That memory is instantly one of my all-time favorite experiences in the field.
You had a wolf like 20 yards away from you.
Yeah. Oh.
That was crazy.
It's something I'm pretty sure I'll never forget, and I'm hopeful that Emma never forgets either.
Got a faint bugle down here in the bottom of this canyon. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the truck all the way around. Keep the wind in our favor. We got a nice west wind coming in. Walk in on a 2-track, so we can't pick these elk up somewhere in there. There's elk right at the end of the road. They're at the pond. They're at the pond. Get that down. Dumped her cold.
She did?
Yeah, you're my hero. Where's my love? Give me some hugs. Yes. Yeah, girl.
Little buck fever there? Huh? Huh?
She's down, down, down. Booyah!
How stupid is that?
That's what it's all about for me in hunting right there. I've shot all the elk. I've done all the good stuff, but to me, there's nothing like taking a kid on their first elk hunt.
What do you think, Em? Was that cool? Huh?
Smoked it. Smoked it. Hey, what do you say to America?
Thank you.
Thank you? You say thank you to America? Say booyah or
Say
something cool.
booyah, say something fun.
Booyah.
Healthy looking one.
Wow, drop there.
Poleaxed her.
You know, I really want to
Look at this, it's right on the road.
That was nothing. After I shot that gun, I was like, nothing.
Make sure it's dead. Nice shot, Emma. Perfect.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it.
Touch it. It's yours.
I'm kind of scared it's
This
like
one
gonna
was elk
bite me or
fishing.
something. So we came today to shoot this elk, and when we came out of the truck, we heard some coyotes, and they were coming to feed on these elk, and we came in and we saw this nice elk, and we got ready and we set it up, and I thought I didn't have time to set it up right perfectly, so I just shot it right about there, and then it was dead.
A 9-year-old's recount of the hunt. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, Pop. 3 girls. They've all shot their elk. Here. You guys have counted some coup up here.
Oh, it's been amazing, Steve. I can't tell you enough what you've done for the girls, giving them a jump start in their young lives. Now they love hunting. It's amazing.
Oh, Sophie won't get a chance to fill this one.
She went from when I started fire season to not even shooting a rifle to you got her in there, got her trained, got everything, got her. I'm just absolutely amazed how quick the process went with you.
Well, she's a good study, no doubt. You know, that's the whole idea of being a mentor in the mentor program. It isn't a matter of filling tags, in my opinion. The idea of the mentored youth program is to start from scratch and mentor them through the shooting and the talking about the process of acquire the target in your crosshairs, take the safety off, squeeze the trigger. You go through that process on a piece of paper, then you go through it in real life. And we had to go through a few elk close calls,
Yeah.
We've had a lot of close calls with elk where it just didn't quite come together, but that was picture perfect. We've had enough fire drills along the way that when we saw this elk, I put down the guy, I said, get down, get the crosshairs on it. And 3 seconds later, she was well within her 3-second rule. She was ready to go, and I said, you see her? You see? Yep. I got on the crosshairs, yep. I was like, shoot her. Pow.
She was all business. There's no doubt about it.
We
I
were
was
here to do
impressed. She was
business.
down, ready, fire that quick. I was
Here
pretty
to
impressed.
do business. That's no doubt about it.
Wait till next year, it's gonna be easier.
Oh, you, Emma. You sit there and hold the moment. Hopefully Papa finds us.
I know.